What's crackin', home skillets? It's time for another Friday Night Smackdown review. It is Saturday, June 5th, early in the morning. What time is it? It is 3:23 a.m. Yes, I am still awake and I am ready to do a Friday Night Smackdown review. Alright, before we start this whole review, as always, if you guys thank you to all my subscribers, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right above my head, and follow me on Twitter, the link in the bar below. Also, subscribe to my other channel where I'm going to be putting up different kinds of videos. I haven't started really making too many videos yet, but go ahead and subscribe down there. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm really, pumped. It's really early in the morning, but I still have tons of energy, and, yeah, too much energy. I feel like I can run a marathon. That's how I feel right now. But on to the Smackdown review. I gotta say, in my own opinion, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna be in the minority, I don't know, but I thought this Smackdown was really good. I don't know, there was just something about it. I just loved the Smackdown. There was not one segment that I can say on this Smackdown that I hated. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. The Divas did wrestle. Yeah, I didn't like that too much. But besides the Divas wrestling, I gotta say this was one of my favorite editions of SmackDown in quite a while. And yeah, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so energetic and upbeat right now that I really enjoyed the show. Yeah, see that? One of my drawstrings are longer than the other. That's not good. There we go. Alright, on to the show. Now, if you guys didn't know, last week on SmackDown, in the Rey Mysterio Undertaker match, Undertaker suffered a broken nose and a broken orbital bone, whatever that is. I don't know, against Rey Mysterio. And last week Matt Striker had the raging audacity to say that Undertaker was in the best shape of his career. Yeah. You obviously weren't watching the same match that everybody else was watching, because when people are sloppy in the ring like Undertaker was last week, I gotta admit it, they tend to get hurt, and that's what happened last week. So Undertaker is going to be out reportedly, allegedly, for the whole summer, which is huge. That's like, wow. Anyway, so they're writing him off TV. And how are they going to do this? This week, Teddy Long opened the show saying that Kane, Undertaker's brother, found Undertaker in a vegetative state over the Memorial Day weekend. Just my guess, but maybe Undertaker had a little too much over the weekend, but who knows? Alright, so the show opens with the pyro. And forgive me guys, I know I'm really awake, and this review is probably going to be really long because I noticed everything throughout the show. But did you guys notice during the intro with the pyro, not all the pyro went off, but you heard all of the concussion, the stuff that they used to make the pyro make noise. All the concussions went off, but not all the pyro went off. Yeah, see? Very observative. I noticed that. But after that, the Druids came out, the little guys with the little hoods down like this. They came out, doing that. And, basically, they had a little casket. They brought it to the ring. Kane comes out, cuts probably the best promo that Kane has ever cut. Now, I know you guys might be able to find a better promo, but Kane hasn't really cut too many promos over his career. Too many actual promos. And so I thought this was great. The emotion in his voice was amazing. I've never seen Kane like this. So I think this is awesome. Kane finally is going to have some kind of reason to be in the WWE, and I love it. Okay, I thought this opening segment was great. One of the best, promos in a long time, period. And so SmackDown wastes little time after that, getting into the first match. It's Jack Swagger, the World Heavyweight Champion, versus MVP in a non-title match. I thought this match was great. MVP, I'm not the biggest fan of him, I will admit that, but I thought that MVP looked great in this match, as did the champion Jack Swagger. I thought they put on a good match. I think it was like 10 minutes, 10, 11, or 12 minutes, something like that. I thought it was a great match to start off the show. A good match for free TV. There you go. After the match, after Jack Swagger beats MVP with a quick roll-up, Vance Archer and Kurt Hawkins come out to attack MVP, trying to make their statement. Alright, so then Teddy Long announces at the end of the night that there will be a battle royale to see who will replace Undertaker in the Fatal 4-Way match at the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. So all throughout the night, Kane was asking people, he asked CM Punk, Big Show, Rey Mysterio, if they had anything to do with Undertaker. They all said no. I don't know. That's something to note. Then we have Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental Championship. Another really good matchup. I think the first match was the match of the night probably, but this was another really good matchup, and it really furthered the feud between Matt Hardy and Drew McIntyre, as Matt Hardy brought a ticket out. How many times have we seen this? But Matt Hardy, who was suspended without pay, brought a ticket, sat front row, and basically The match went on, it was a really good match until Drew McIntyre actually backhanded Matt Hardy. Drew McIntyre got back in the ring. Matt Hardy was distracting Drew McIntyre. Kofi Kingston picks up the win. And after the match, Matt Hardy hops in the ring, twists the fate Drew McIntyre, and gets chased out of the arena. I think this is probably the best rivalry going on SmackDown right now. I'm really digging this. Matt Hardy finally has new character. You know, we're seeing Kane's character be built back up. Matt Hardy's character slowly being built back up. I like this. This is what SmackDown is all about right here. Later on in the night, we had Jack Swagger singing really off key and out of tune and, you know, off timing. He was singing the OKU fight song, Boomer Sooners. That was really bad, but it did draw a lot of heat seeing as how they were in Texas. Alright, then it was time for the third and obligatory Diva match. We had Rosa Mendes. Like how I said that, gotta get their tongue rolled. You got Rosa Mendes versus Kelly Kelly. I don't know, Kelly Kelly won. You had Lay Cole at the top of the ramp. This didn't really, I didn't really care about this. So let's just move on. Alright, so next we had the Battle Royale for Undertaker's spot at WWE's Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. In the match we had Rey Mysterio, Dolph Ziggler, MVP, JTG, Christian, Finlay, Drew McIntyre, Dude Busters, Luke Gallows, Kofi Kingston himself, Kane, and a lot of other superstars. We had Vance Archer, Kurt Hawkins, all those good people. But the whole backstory with Kane and the Undertaker and this whole thing really, I think, elevated the matchup. Rey Mysterio ends up picking the win when it came down to Mysterio and Kane. I gotta say, this Battle Royal, I mean, Battle Royals are never really good, but I gotta say that I enjoyed this one. I didn't hate it, and that ended the show. Mysterio picking up the win for the huge pop. Mysterio is going to be in the Fatal 4-Way, so we have Big Show, Jack Swagger, CM Punk, and Rey Mysterio in a Fatal 4-Way matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think that's going to be a pretty good matchup. And as I said at the beginning of the show, I really enjoyed this SmackDown because it had 4 matches. We had the Diva matchup, which you take out, but all the other 3 matches were given a lot of time. You know, 3 matches on a 2-hour show plus Divas, whatever, is really good. You know, especially when they're all given time and you don't have many segments that waste too much time. I thought this show was one of the best SmackDowns that I've seen in a while, and I'm sure somebody will disagree with me, but I gotta say this was probably my favorite SmackDown in a while. Tell me what you guys thought about the show if you guys saw it, and tell me for the question of the night or day, whatever time you're watching this, tell me which Fatal 4-Way matchup are you most looking forward to, the Raw Fatal 4-Way or the SmackDown Fatal 4-Way matchup. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my other channel, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.